Hey all, hopping on here quickly to talk about anxiety, depression, and how to combat both by landing somewhere in the middle. So, anxiety comes from the future and thinking into the future, and depression comes from thinking into the past. So, how do we deal with feelings of depression or anxiety or just stress management? It's being in the present. So, how do we do that? I think so much in the Western world, we're moving through our days so quickly and we're going from one thing to the next and we're taking in so much information, whether that be at our jobs, on social media, just stimulation, like sensory overload from the world. So the easiest way to combat stress, anxiety, and depression is to really focus on being present. I know the word mindfulness is such an overused word and it's such a hot topic right now, but what I want to challenge you to do this week is to practice mindfulness, but do so in a very simple way that will allow you to be fully present. So, when you are going through your everyday tasks and you are often thinking about what you need to do for work and your to-do list and your kids and all these things, instead of going through all these things and letting your mind run wild while you are brushing your teeth, while you're showering, while you're making coffee or tea, I'm going to challenge you to be fully present with that. And what I mean by that is pay attention to the smells, pay attention to the temperature changes, pay attention to the sounds that you hear, the changing and moving of things. For example, if I'm brushing my teeth, watching the toothpaste squeeze out of the tube, if I'm using electric toothbrush like I use, paying attention to the vibration feeling in my mouth, the sensation from the peppermint of the toothpaste, the making breakfast, the bubbling of my eggs, I'm making coffee, the drip of the coffee into the pot, and just slowing down and being fully present with those very simple life tasks. And when you do that, it removes the time and space for those anxious, depressive, stressful thoughts to come into your mind. And the more that you can do that during those very simple everyday activities, the more that becomes habit. And the more it becomes habit, the less likely you are to think about stress, anxiety, depression. So my challenge to you isn't to do that all the time, but just pick one activity. Maybe brushing teeth, maybe coffee, tea, whatever it is that you do, and just focus on all your senses throughout that short activity. Report back to me. Let me know what you chose and how you felt and how it felt across a couple days.